Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, the sweetest fruits of life come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Agent J.J. Vickers.
Hi, I'm Danielle Burns with Keller Williams, and here are some of my listings. If you're looking to buy or sell, give me a call. I'm happy to help.
Fire, smoke, or water damage? Let Bryant Restoration take the stress out of the situation. We have over 75 years of combined construction and restoration experience. We are locally owned and work with all insurance companies. Call us anytime. We are open 24/7. You can reach Bryant Restoration at 986-3260 or online at bryantrestorationco.com.
Hi, I'm Julie Pratt, and I would love to help you plan for retirement. At Belgrade Financial in Deloge, we work to build a financial plan that will focus on your individual needs. Retirement doesn't have to be hard. Let me work for you. Come see me today at Belgrade Financial Services in Deloge.
Hi, I'm Sean Paul, attorney at law here in Bonne Terre, and I have an office in St. Louis. I practice in the area of bankruptcy law, Chapter 7, Chapter 13, and family law. Family law generally is child support, divorce, and other related family issues. So call me today if you need some help, 314-827-4027.
The UniTec Career Center, where we offer tomorrow's training today. We provide job training in industries that need you. Juniors and seniors from area schools can participate in great programs like radio TV, graphic design, culinary, nursing, computer networking, welding, machine tool, construction, residential wiring, computer maintenance, automotive, collision repair, outdoor power equipment, and robotics. Ask your counselor today how you can enroll at the UniTec Career Center.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, the sweetest fruits of life come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Agent J.J. Vickers.
Hi, I'm Danielle Burns with Keller Williams, and here are some of my listings. If you're looking to buy or sell, give me a call. I'm happy to help.
Fire, smoke, or water damage, let Brant Restoration take the stress out of the situation. We have over 75 years of combined construction and restoration experience. We are locally owned and work with all insurance companies. Call us anytime. We are open 24/7. You can reach Bryant Restoration at 986-3260 or online at bryantrestorationco.com.
Hi, I'm Julie Pratt, and I would love to help you plan for retirement. At Belgrade Financial in Deloge, we work to build a financial plan that will focus on your individual needs. Retirement doesn't have to be hard. Let me work for you. Come see me today at Belgrade Financial Services in Deloge.
Hi, I'm Sean Paul, attorney at law here in Bonne Terre, and I have an office in St. Louis. I practice in the area of bankruptcy law, Chapter 7, Chapter 13, and family law. Family law generally is child support, divorce, and other related family issues. So call me today if you need some help, 314-827-4027.
The UniTec Career Center, where we offer tomorrow's training today. We provide job training in industries that need you. Juniors and seniors from area schools can participate in great programs like radio TV, graphic design, culinary, nursing, computer networking, welding, machine tool, construction, residential wiring, computer maintenance, automotive, collision repair, outdoor power equipment, and robotics. Ask your counselor today how you can enroll at the UniTec Career Center.
Welcome to North County High School on this Thursday, April the 15th, and the UniTec Digital Media Sports Network as we have our first baseball broadcast of the year taking place right now as we get set to bring you the Farmington Knights and the North County Raiders. And we are waiting, as we often do in high school baseball, for the umpires to show up. Sometimes they'll roll in early, and when they do, we roll early. And sometimes we have to wait on them. But both teams have taken infield, and we'll run down those starting lineups for you in just a bit. My name is Jason Loughary. Joining us in the broadcast booth this evening is Zach Pipkin. Zach is a North County Raider graduate, former member of the North County Raider baseball team, getting thumbs up from the crowd. He already has the approval of the faithful here. And fortunately, he was able to cut out a class early at Rolla, and able to join us for the broadcast today. Zach, how are you, young man?
I'm feeling pretty good, other than the fact that you scooped me out of the bargain bin.
Yeah, I know.
It was just happenstance that I was here, and you needed some assistance. So Glad to be able to help, and of course, waiting on umpires. The old adage. I mean, they are the most important people. You got to have the rules enforced, as it were. So, got to wait on these umpires, but we've got a beautiful day here. Looking like the wind's starting to die down just a little bit. So, great day to be playing baseball here.
Connor Monie is our camera person today, Central High School senior, and Connor has done a ton of broadcasts for the UniTec Sports Network. He has really taken advantage of the hands-on opportunity for this class, so he will be doing the camera work behind home plate. We'll also be joined here in a little bit by Sawyer Wampler. Sawyer, a senior from North County High School, and Ricco Marler will be joining us as well. We got Ricco out, and he'll be our executive producer here coming up in just a little bit as well, and hope to bring you some high school baseball here on this Thursday afternoon. Our umpires are making their way to home plate. Hank Kinsey will be calling the balls and strikes. So let's go ahead and look at your starting lineup. Zach, if you could, give us that visiting Farmington Knights starting lineup for us.
Sure can do. Jason going to be leading off for the Knights. Playing center field, it'll be Cale Kraus right behind him. And pitching today, it'll be Jacob Jarvis, the senior. So should be a pair of seniors leading off for the Knights. It sure is. Clayton Redmond will be playing shortstop, wearing number 14, also a senior. Max McKinney will be doing the catching duties and cleaning up in the 4-hole. Aiden Morgan will start at second base. Tyler Tebow will be playing third base, or first base, apologies. Got the 3 mixed up. I got to remember to read baseball signs. Ryan Cooper, the designated hitter, will be batting for Justin Mattingly, who will be playing third base. Clayton Comar, the right fielder, will be batting 8th, and Jeremiah Cunningham will be playing left and batting 9th.
Defensively for the Raiders on this afternoon, it'll be Brian Basinger in left field. Carson Elliott will be patrolling center, and Nolan Reed will be in right. Job Smith's at third today. Carter Kekek, the shortstop. Will Dugals at second base. Shelby Lee at first. Clayton Chandler behind the plate. And it'll be Devin Seastrand on the mound today for the North County Raiders. So North County and Farmington, another chapter in this great rivalry, will be written here today. These two teams played each other last year. I believe that was the only game that North County was able to get in last season because of the COVID-19 pandemic. So both these teams back at it, playing a full schedule again this year, and a great day to be out playing some high school baseball. Managers are meeting at home plate, exchanging the lineup cards with the umpires, and we'll be ready to go here in just a bit. Top of the first inning coming your way next. It's North County Farmington. Right.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, the sweetest fruits of life come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Agent J.J. Vickers.
Hi, I'm Danielle Burns with Keller Williams, and here are some of my listings. If you're looking to buy or sell, give me a call. I'm happy to help.
Fire, smoke, or water damage, let Bryant Restoration take the stress out of the situation. We have over 75 years of combined construction and restoration experience. We are locally owned and work with all insurance companies. Call us anytime. We are open 24/7. You can reach Bryant Restoration at 986-3260 or online at bryantrestorationco.com.
Hi, I'm Julie Pratt, and I would love to help you plan for retirement. At Belgrade Financial in Deloge, we work to build a financial plan that will focus on your individual needs. Retirement doesn't have to be hard. Let me work for you. Come see me today at Belgrade Financial Services in Deloge.
Hi, I'm Sean Paul, attorney at law here in Bonne Terre, and I have an office in St. Louis. I practice in the area of bankruptcy law, Chapter 7, Chapter 13, and family law. Family law generally is child support, divorce, and other related family issues. So call me today if you need some help, 314-827-4027.
Welcome back to North County High School as we're set to bring you the top of the first inning, Farmington and North County. It's high school baseball on the UniTec Sports Network. Zach Pipkin alongside. Connor Monie is here. Ricco Marler as well. And we will be bringing you high school baseball here on the UniTec YouTube channel. And Farmington at the plate first. We have Cale Kraus, the center fielder, digging in from the right side against the left-handed hurler, Devin Seastrand. And we are almost ready for the first pitch of the high school baseball season here on the Sports Network. And the lefty rocks and fires, and it's upstairs, ball one. Raiders set up defensively straight away against the Farmington leadoff batter. Here's a pitch inside, and it's quickly 2-0.
Good pop off the glove already from Devin Seastrand on this 59-degree day. Got a little bit of a wind maybe blowing out just a little bit, maybe out towards right field.
Squares to bunt and looks at a strike.
Always one of the setups I never quite understood, showing bunt when you're up in a hitter's count. But take it as it is. First strike of the game for Seastrand.
There's the next, and it's a strike, 2-2. As Ricco Marler always says, tell us where you're watching from in the comments of the YouTube channel and let us know which team you're cheering for. Here's a ground ball chopped on the third baseline foul. The count will remain 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Knights looking to improve on their 7-5 record. Last game played was April the 10th against St. Genevieve. Raiders looking to rebound from a walk-off loss yesterday to the Central Rebels and trying to improve on their 2-7 record.
Payoff pitch and a line drive up the middle is a base hit. And Farmington has a batter aboard.
Just a good approach, trying to battle back 2 balls, 2 strikes. You know you may get something right down the middle, or you're going to get some junk. Way to take it right up the middle, exactly where you want to hit the ball, and it gets Farmington off to a good start here.
So Kraus with some speed will take the lead from first. It'll be Jacob Jarvis, the pitcher here. He swings it from the left side. Long look from Seastrand, and he brings it home. Ball one.
North County has the third baseman playing very shallow, looking maybe for a bunt play, trying to move that runner over to second if he can't steal. So it'll be interesting to see what the pitcher can do here, help himself out early.
Throw over, and Kraus dives back in hand first.
It's always one of those things in baseball. You got to be able to take a good lead off against a left-hander, make them work for it, and then make sure that you get back to the bag.
Here's a ground ball up the middle, hit to short. Kekek steps on the bag for one, on to first, double play. 2 outs in the inning.
Beautiful double play from the shortstop. Took it right in on his glove side, stepped on the bag himself, and threw it across. Way to erase the runner here early on in this one.
So with 2 down, it'll be Clayton Redmond. He's the 3-hole hitter in the shortstop. And the first delivery to him is low ball 1. Here's a hot shot hit to third. There's Job Smith. Straightens, throws to first, and the inning comes to a close. We played 1 half. Farmington gets a hit. He's erased in a double play. As we go to the bottom of the first inning and the Raiders come to the bat. 0-0 our score here on the UniTec Sports Network.
The UniTec Career Center, where we offer tomorrow's training today. We provide job training in industries that need you. Juniors and seniors from area schools can participate in great programs like radio TV, graphic design, culinary, nursing, computer networking, welding, machine tool, construction, residential wiring, computer maintenance, automotive, collision repair, outdoor power equipment, and robotics. Ask your counselor today how you can enroll at the UniTec Career Center.
Back at North County High School, bottom of the first inning rolling around, and the Raiders will come to bat for the first time. Scoreless contest as we bring you back to the high school here on the UniTec Sports Network. Let's run down that North County Raider batting order again. Zach Pipkin has the honors.
Thank you, Jason. It'll be Carter Kekak, the senior, leading off, playing shortstop, and right behind him in the 2-hole will be the second baseman, Will Dugal. Shelby Lee will be hitting third and playing first. Job Smith will be batting cleanup and the third baseman. Clayton Chandler, the catcher, will be in the 5 spot. Brian Basinger, the left fielder, will be batting 6th. Devin Seastrand, the pitcher, will be batting 7th. Ethan Forney, the designated hitter, will be batting 8th. And Carson Elliott, playing center field, will round out your 9-man batting order.
It'll be Jeremiah Cunningham in left field for the Knights today. Cale Kraus is in center, and Clayton Komar in right. Justin Mattingly is the third baseman. Clayton Redmond at short. Aiden Morgan at second. Tyler Tebow at first. Max McKinney behind the plate. And Jacob Jarvis, a matchup of lefties on the mound today, will toe the rubber for the Farmington Knights. We are set to bring you the bottom of the first inning. And the first delivery from Jarvis is swung on and popped up and out of play, strike 1. I want to thank Sawyer Wampler for providing the concessions for everybody. I'm assuming this is for, oh yeah. Oh, I got everybody Mountain Dews. I'm sorry. Hope everybody likes Mountain Dew. Is that okay? That's fine. Here's a foul ball back to the screen. 0-2 is the count.
Good aggressive start from Kekak, trying to get something going here early. Led up the early base runner in the top of the first inning, but got the double play himself, and now trying to get his team off to a hot start here early.
Kekak line shot, and it's fair down the left field line. He'll make the turn at first and chug into second base. Here's the throw. It's high. It's misplayed, and Kekak is into second with a leadoff double.
One of the most dynamic athletes in North County School District right now. Carter Kekak can do it all on the football field, on the diamond, and on the basketball court. Drilled that thing right down the left field line. Got himself an easy double with the misplaced throw coming back into the infield.
So that'll bring up Dugal with an RBI opportunity, a man in scoring position. Jarvis looks behind him, checks, and delivers, and it's high, ball one. Check at a delivery. In at the knees for a strike, 1-1 the count.
Already you can see a little bit of a difference in approach. Carter Kekak went down 0-2 early, but they were two sharp foul balls, and now starting to take a couple pitches here in this at-bat.
Here's an outside delivery, 2-1 the count.
It's just a preference, I believe. So, I mean, Kekak can do what he wants. Will Dugal can do what he wants. Probably maybe feels just a little bit better after he takes that first strike.
Redmond will try to keep Kekak close. Here's a ball through the wickets, and on to third is Kekak without a play. A pass ball puts a runner at third with nobody out. And Dugal with a nice count here, 3 balls and 1 strike. Still nobody out. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Knight's got a leadoff hit. That was erased at a double play. And the leadoff batter reaching for North County stands at third. Swing and a miss. Good pitch that time by Jarvis to put it past Dugal, and the count runs full.
We'll see who wins the battle here. Quick note, though, this backstop is going to be shorter, so if it gets by the catcher here, it's probably going to be close play at the plate.
Foul goes into the screen. And not like the distance at the backstop at Wilson Rozier, which is a mile long.
Say, if we were in Farmington, that
yeah.
You'd be a little hesitant to make any throws because there are big foul margins on everywhere on that field.
Off-speed pitch misses low, and Dugal works a walk. So runners on the corners now.
Good approach here. We'll see if that runner on first base takes off, if they're willing to test the catcher here early. Always one of those plays, especially in the younger ages, that you want to try to advance the runner as much as you can. So we'll see what Dugal can do from first base here with Shelby Lee at the plate.
Middle of the order now for the Raiders, the big boppers. And a big hole on that first base side. The swing and a foul goes out of play, 0-1.
Boy, that used to be a real big problem. They took out some of the trees on this first base side, so it's going to be a little bit easier going, trying to find foul balls over that direction, but he hit that thing a mile back there.
There are so many baseballs in that general vicinity. Here's a high fly ball hit deep into left. Going back is Cunningham. He makes the catch. Kekak tags. He will score, and the Raiders take a 1-0 lead on a sacrifice fly by Shelby Lee.
Exactly what you want your middle-of-the-order hitters to do, put it way out in the outfield. No chance for the left fielder. Surprisingly, he threw it into third. Might have seen Dugal try to challenge him a little bit, but still early in this game, only the first out for the Raiders so far.
Here's the cleanup batter, Job Smith. Fooled on the breaking pitch, offers at it, comes up empty, strike 1.
Job Smith, the pitcher, no decision yesterday as he pitched 6 2/3 in that walk-off loss for the Raiders.
High delivery is taken, 1-1. Have baseball for you next week. We're back here, I believe, on Tuesday when the Black Cats come to town. We'll have Fredericktown and North County here. High delivery, 2-1 the count. We'll also have North County's home games against St. Clair and Sykeston this year.
Sykeston, a good baseball school as well.
Oh, yeah, always. Off speed, upstairs, 3-1.
Has had some good bite on a curveball that really slipped out early there. So we'll see if he can reel that baby back in as it's now 3-1.
Clayton Chandler, the Raider catcher, waits on deck. Foul right back to the screen, runs the count full.
Took a pretty good swing on a ball that it was his choice whether to swing at or not. We'll see if he can put one in play here as the payoff pitch is incoming.
Dugal gets a healthy lead. The payoff pitch is hit foul. We'll keep things how they are here. Also have a North County band concert coming up for you on May the 4th as we continue our live streams. 3-2, popped up, shallow right. Racing in is Komar. Going back is Morgan, the second baseman, and he makes the catch on the grass for the second out of the inning.
Not a whole lot Job could do, as that breaking ball just found the upper outside edge of that strike zone, had to chip at it and just wasn't able to place it into right field. So 2 down now for the Raiders.
Here's Clayton Chandler. Looks at a pitch. McKinney blocks it, but he gets away from him. And Dugal scoots down to second.
That's the second pitch we've seen get away from McKinney already in this game. Try to minimize those as much as you can. Try to keep free bases to a minimum.
So Dugal in scoring position now, and the fastball is taken for a strike. It's 1-1. 2 outs in the inning. Bottom of the first, Raiders lead the Knights 1-0. Check of the runner at second, and the delivery. Missed just low, 2-1. That's a tough pitch to take, isn't it?
That's a tough pitch to take, and that's a tough pitch that Jarvis probably wants to have. That was right at the knees, right over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1. Chopped foul right side, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes on Clayton Chandler.
Jarvis is getting a very good downward angle on that baseball. Going to be hard to try to drive it out into the outfield, especially on that pitch, as Chandler just chopped it into the dirt and off to the right side.
The 2-2. Reached for it, little chopper, third base side, charging Mattingly, quick throw, and he is out at first base. Boy, what a great play by Mattingly to fire that one over to end the Raider first. But North County scores a leadoff double by Carter Kekek, a sacrifice fly by Shelby Lee, and the Raiders lead it 1-0 as we move to the second.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, the sweetest fruits of life come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Agent J.J. Vickers.
First pitch to Max McKinney as we begin the top of the second inning is taken for a ball, a low and inside, 1-0 the count. Raiders score a run in the first, lead at 1-0 here in the second. Seastrand's next delivery is outside 2-0. I want to thank all our sponsors for being with us all year long here on the UniTec Sports Network, First State Community Bank, with with locations all over southeast Missouri and online at fscb.com. Domino's in Bonne Terre, Park Hills, Farmington, Potosi, and Fredericktown, as well as Bryant Restoration in Bonne Terre, sponsoring the UniTec Sports Network. 3-0 pitch to McKinney is taken for a strike, 3-1.
The old automatic right there as lefty's trying to sight it back in after heading back into the dugout.
McKinney having a great year this year. Will play college baseball in Springfield next year. And he draws a leadoff walk.
Similar to what we saw last inning, except now got a walk to get the first runner of the inning on. And it looks like we're going to get a pinch runner as well, and that will be Alex Crawford.
So Crawford, the courtesy runner. In Missouri high school baseball, pitchers and catchers can get a courtesy runner anytime they reach base if they so choose, and it won't cost the manager a move, and McKinney will be able to return to the plate next inning. So Crawford at first, Aiden Morgan the batter, and he looks at a high delivery ball 1. Great to have Ricco Marler back as the executive producer this afternoon. He's excited to be here too, although he might need some pants later. Here's a strike on the outside corner, 1-1. He's wearing shorts, don't worry.
Maybe getting cold after a while.
That's what I'm thinking. You dressed well. This is not your first baseball game. You know what you're doing.
Well, I also didn't want to get sunburned because I was sitting over there earlier.
Right.
And now I'm sitting over here in the shady part under a tree.
We try to take care of our talent here at the UniTec Sports Network.
Greatly appreciate it as Morgan takes ball 2.
Tyler Tebow is the on-deck man. He's the first baseman today for the Knights. As Seastrand checks the runner at first and brings it to the plate. Ground ball right side. Dugal, the grab, the flip to Kekek at short for 1. Throw to first brings Lee off the bag. So the Raiders get the lead runner. There's 1 out in the inning. And the batter will be Tyler Tebow.
Dugal had just a little hiccup trying to get the ball out of the glove. Probably cost him the double play, but Morgan, the fleet of foot runner, down to first base. It was still a close play, but Shelby Lee got pulled off the bag just a little bit, so just trade positions with Crawford. So now it's Morgan on first base with 1 out for the Knights.
Tyler Tebow swings it from the right side and awaits the pitch from the Raider lefty. It's on the outside corner, strike 1. Hank Kinsey is our home plate umpire today.
Legendary strike call.
Oh, yeah.
Big fan of his.
He has been an umpire for a long time.
Been an official in just about every sport you can think of.
Basketball, volleyball, throw to first and the runner back. I don't know if I've ever seen him do football.
I'm sure he probably did at one point.
Right.
I think this is at the point now where he wants to stay out of the line of contact as much, but then again, he is the one behind the plate today.
Right. Nice off-speed delivery is taken for strike 2.
Good 0-1 breaking ball. It was kind of a different approach there. I don't know if maybe he was just trying to work ahead here early on, but 0-2 now on Tebow.
Morgan takes the lead. Seastrand checks and brings it plateward. Here's a fly ball into short center. That's going to drop in front of Elliott for a base hit. Knights in business, 2 on, 1 out here in the top of the second.
Got just on the end of the bat, able to power it over the shortstop and into center field. Carson Elliott had to charge in to field that ball, holding Morgan at second. Probably wasn't going to try to go to third anyway with where the ball was out in the outfield, but always got to be charging hard, keep the runners at bay.
So here's Ryan Cooper, Farmington designated hitter today. Wears the long sleeves and the white batting gloves.
One of the only players with long sleeves on today.
Looks at a ball upstairs.
We'll see what the Mineral Area College commit Seastrand can do here, as he is down in a little bit of pickle right now. 2 runners on and only 1 out, but 1 ground ball can change that real quick.
Lee is in at first base. Smith even with the bag at third. Pitch outside, 2-0. Middle infielders look for the twin killing, as both Kekek and Dugal stand at double play depth. Seastrand ready with the 2-0 pitch. In there, 4 strike, 2-1. Clayton Komar waits on deck for the Farmington Knights.
Cooper a little selective on that pitch. It was 2-0, so he can take there, but just a little bit on the inside, so probably not quite to his liking. Still ahead in the count, 2-1.
Soft tapper on the right side. Lee hustling, fields, throws to first to Dugal, covering it, it gets away. Farmington will score 1 run. Will they roll the dice? They'll hold off at the next runner at third. Aiden Morgan comes in to score on the error, and the Knights have second and third, still just 1 out, and we're tied at 1.
Tough play for the first baseman to try to make, as the pitcher also charging in, so he wasn't dedicated to first base, so the second baseman having to hustle all the way over, try to cover first base. Runner kind of got in the way of the throw, and it goes right down the right field line.
That's a very difficult play for a first baseman.
Probably looking to gun it over to third if he could, but the way it just chopped, wasn't quite able to get there.
Here's a high delivery to Komar.
Knights set up now. We'll see what they can do with 2 runners in scoring position, as all 4 infielders are on the grass now for North County.
There's a strike, 1-1. So anything hit on the ground in the infield, they'll come home with.
They're going to try to at least hold Tebow, it is, over on third base, keep him there, and then go across to get the force out at first.
Swing and a miss as Seastrand put one up in the zone, and Komar couldn't catch up with it. 1-2.
One of those pitches you just can't explain why you want to hit it. It seems like it's there. You just got to try to get it up and out of the outfield, and you've probably got 2 runs with the way that Cooper was running earlier.
Here's a pitch in the dirt, blocked nicely by Chandler. Holds the runners at second and third, 2-2 the count.
North County's had some great catchers here recently, with Drew Forney coming to mind. Clayton Chandler, very athletic behind the plate as well. So able to keep that in front and keep the game tied at 1.
The 2-2. Ball 3 runs the count full. I know we had former North County Raider head baseball coach Steve Pasternak on the hot seat here on the UniTec Sports Network this week. And he talked about all the good catchers he had during his tenure. There have been a lot of good ones at North County. Hard hit but foul, and the count will remain 3 balls and 2 strikes.
So I think we can see how Seastrand's wanting to approach this with a base open. You could be just a little more tentative and not go at him near as hard, and you can put him on third and then have all your force plays open. But it looked like he was trying to go for the strikeout with a fastball up high.
Here's another payoff pitch. Grounder right back to the pitcher. Seastrand has the runner caught between third and home, and he tags out Tebow. They throw behind the runner at first, but he's back in safely. Raiders play that perfectly. They get an out at home plate, and nobody scores. 2 down in the inning.
That was almost real trouble for Farmington, as they had the runner from second come into third. So Tebow, it was, kind of got hung out to dry there in no man's land. And then Komar even thought about trying to go over to second. Drew a throw from Seastrand. Everybody stays put, though. And we'll see if Farmington's willing to roll the dice and get that runner from first over to second with 2 outs.
Jeremiah Cunningham is the 9th place hitter in the Farmington lineup. RBI opportunity here for him, and he takes low, ball 1.
Seastrand taking his time out there.
Yeah. Say the long look. Now Cunningham's ready. Seastrand comes set and delivers plateward. Pop up, shallow center. Dugal going back. The second baseman makes the catch, and the threat ends. Farmington scores a run on one hit, and they had a Raider miscue in the inning, but that's all they'll get. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. We're tied 1-1, Farmington, North County, on the UniTec Sports Network.
If you're looking to buy or sell, give me a call. I'm happy to help.
Fire, smoke, or water damage? Let Brant Restoration take the stress out of the situation. We have over 75 years of combined construction and restoration experience. We are locally owned and work with all insurance companies. Call us anytime. We are open 24/7. You can reach Bryant Restoration at 986-3260 or online at bryantrestorationco.com.
Hi, I'm Julie Pratt, and I would love to help you plan for retirement. At Belgrade Financial in Deloge, we work to build a financial plan that will focus on your individual needs. Retirement doesn't have to be hard. Let me work for you. Come see me today at Belgrade Financial Services in Deloge.
Hi, I'm Sean Paul, attorney at law here in Bonne Terre, and I have an office in St. Louis. I practice in the area of bankruptcy law, Chapter 7, Chapter 13, and family law. Family law generally is child support, divorce, and other related family issues. So call me today if you need some help, 314-827-4027.
Brian Basinger leading off the bottom of the second inning, 1-1 score, and the first pitch to him is taken for a ball, and then he offers at the next one, 1 ball, 1 strike the count. It'll be Basinger, Seastrand, and Forney due up for the North County Raiders here in the bottom of the second inning. Jacob Jarvis, the left-hander, in an even ball game, pumps one inside, 2-1. Pitch low, and the count is 3 balls and a strike, I believe. And the 3-1 walked him. Leadoff batter aboard for the second inning in a row for the Raiders, and that'll bring in Devin Seastrand.
I think we've seen a mirror of the first 2 innings for both teams already, as now both teams with runners to lead off the inning.
Sir Seastrand bats left, throws left, nice hole on the right side of the infield, and he was tempted by that off-speed delivery, but held on to take ball 1. Love it when you're a lefty and you come up and you got a runner on first that they're holding against. And Basinger a good threat to run. Here's a swing and a miss as Seastrand took a rip at that one. 1-1 the count.
Couldn't tell if he foul-tipped it. That was the call behind the plate.
Okay.
As it looked like Basinger probably should have left, but couldn't quite hear it well enough to tell.
So that was the call. Here's a breaking pitch, spins inside, 2-1.
Don't want to turn into Michael Conforto and lean into that one. It looked like Seastrand was setting up to have that one hit him.
Runner goes, the throw over, they got him in a rundown. Basinger slides and he's tagged out at second. He broke a second too soon, and Jarvis picked him off.
That's one of those plays. You get caught out, just like on MLB The Show, facing the left-hander. You think he's going to step towards the plate, ends up stepping to you instead.
Here's a foul back to the screen, 2-2 the count now with the bases empty. And Tyler Tebow will go back to a normal fielding spot, no longer having to hold against the runner. 2-2 pitch, ball 3.
And once again, we'll see how aggressive Jarvis wants to treat this batter. We've seen Seastrand go after a couple of pitches a little outside the zone, so we'll see how much he wants to challenge him here.
There's a called strike 3 on the outside corner, and now there's 2 down to the inning for Ethan Forney.
First strikeout of the game for either side,
Yeah.
and it comes on a 3-2 pitch on the outside edge.
Unlike Major League Baseball, where there's a strikeout every 1.2 batters, it seems like. Foul back to the screen, 0-1 on Ethan Forney.
Did you hear where they're trying to move the mound back 1 foot?
Oh my gosh!
In the minor leagues.
Oh my gosh!
They're trying to put the ball in play more. They're trying to give them extra time to react.
Huh. I don't know how I feel about that. Here's a pitch. I think that was taken for a ball 1-1. I think.
Say everybody had to take avoiding action there. Wasn't quite able to get a call from the umpire, so we're going to assume it was a ball inside.
That one I know for sure is a ball. Move the mound back a foot.
Moving it back to 61 feet 6 inches in the Atlantic League, Independent League, during the second half of their season.
Oh, they're doing it mid-season? Oh my gosh, let's ruin everybody's arm. 3-1 the count.
A lot of those independent leagues, they reset the standings at the halfway point.
Right.
So it's just a new way to not throw a complete wrench into it, but it will definitely be an adjustment for the pitchers.
Oh my gosh, here's a chopper hit to third, and that one will be foul. And we'll keep it, and we'll make the count now 3-2. I just don't see where that would be good for these pitchers who have spent, basically from the time you're 15 on, throwing from 60 feet 6 inches. Let's throw another foot at you. Here's a walk to Forney. Good at bat. As Forney reaches with 2 down, and that'll bring up Carson Elliott, the 9th place hitter for North County today.
So you got to think that's going to throw off all the breaking balls, all the angles.
And to do it halfway through the season just sounds ludicrous.
But it's independent baseball, so who cares, right?
No. Here's a pitch inside, 2-0. Yeah, that's something that, I don't know how you would approach changing that, as McKinney's going to stroll out to the plate and talk to his hurler, Jacob Jarvis. Like, when would you even consider starting that? I don't know.
It's a way for them to try to give the batters more reaction time to bring strikeouts down. But it's a matter of the hitting philosophy that these hitters have nowadays. It's just a completely different way of approaching hitting. So it's just going to be, they're going to try to take the game out of the pitcher's hands.
Upstairs, 3-0. Yeah, I find it questionable.
I find
to say the least.
A lot of the things they're tinkering with are questionable.
There's a 4-pitch walk, and a good job by Carson Elliott, as Jarvis didn't miss by much on those deliveries, but he was able to take those pitches, and now Carter Kekek will bat, and time is called, and Farmington will have a meeting on the mound.
We'll see what kind of shape Jarvis's arm can keep going in, as he's already had 4 batters reach a full count in 2 innings, and that straight 4-pitch walk there. Not sure how the hurler may be feeling out there. So coach is going to go out there and talk it over, try to get this last out. But now you got the top of the North County roster coming up to bat.
Well, North County and Potosi just completed a tennis match behind us here, as the Raiders complex has tennis, baseball, football, soccer, track over on the football field. Nice little complex here. The original plans for this area included a 9-hole golf course that was going to be basically behind the football field on the side that has the greenery. Here's a line drive, base hit into left. They'll wave around Forney at third, and they'll hold him up as the throw from Cunningham is an absolute laser. So the bases are loaded, and Kekek is 2 for 2. And it'll be up to Will Dugal if North County can continue the frame.
Boy, that ball was roped right into left field. and it just no chance for Forney to try to get around there safely. And what a throw from Cunningham out and left.
Now that was perfect. Pitches a ball upstairs. As Forney had a good turn at third, but then held up wisely as he would have been UT out at the plate. There's another ball, it's 2-0.
I think that may be the only time you ever want to be hit with the pitch, as the whole bench yelling for their teammate to be sent to first base from being hit.
2-0 the count. Dugal lines this one straight back at us.
We'll see how that affects the at-bat here, as North County is probably going to have a gripe if this ends up being an out here, but the base is juiced.
Forney at third, Elliott at second, and Kekek at first as Dugal leans back from an inside delivery. It's 3-1.
Going to have to be a smart approach here from Dugal. Don't want to give them an out to end this inning, but you also want to see if you can drive in a couple of runs here.
3-2, or 3-1 rather, is taken at the knees, and now the count is full. And we have the best play in baseball before us here. The runners will be moving in 3 balls and 2 strikes. The delivery is low, ball 4. A bases loaded walk gives North County a 2-1 lead.
Jarvis struggling to get this last out of the inning, and now you've got 3, 4, 5 coming up for North County. We'll see if they can tack on any more here, as the bases are still going to be loaded, and maybe a little extra speed out there with the top of your lineup on first and second.
Shelby Lee, the batter, with the bases juiced, and he looks at a strike. Letter high, 0-1. The next is a called strike 2.
Beautiful curveball. Broke that baby right over the heart of the plate, set up outside, and then swung right down the middle. Froze the 3-hole hitter.
The 0-2. Upstairs, pops out of the mid of McKinney, but he's able to keep it close, and it's 1-2. That's a good pitch right there on 0-2.
Especially with the guy you think probably a power hitter in this 3-hole, try to get him up and to chase.
There's one in the dirt. McKinney can't get it. Coming home to score is Carson Elliott, and North County has a 3-1 lead.
Another ball getting by McKinney, costing the team another run, and now you got 2 runners still in scoring position here with your 3-hole hitter getting 2-2. He's still going to have to be smart, but it's probably going to be a little bit closer to being a strike here. So we'll see what Shelby Lee can do with this one.
Well, pitch hit way in front of the plate. Not much McKinney could do there. Here's a swing and a line right into the screen as Lee saw one he liked upstairs and popped it foul 2-2.
I'm glad that netting was right there. Yeah. It probably would have been right toward our position over here.
We would have had to make a play. Here's a chopper hit to short, charging. Boy, great play by Redmond, and he throws him out to end the Raider threat. But North County plates 2 in the frame. They have regained the lead after 2 full innings. It's North County 3, Farmington 1 on the UniTec Sports Network.
The UniTec Career Center, where we offer tomorrow's training today. We provide job training in industries that need you. Juniors and seniors from area schools can participate in great programs like radio TV, graphic design, culinary, nursing, computer networking, welding, machine tool, construction, residential wiring, computer maintenance, automotive, collision repair, outdoor power equipment, and robotics. Ask your counselor today how you can enroll at the UniTec Career Center.
Top of the third is we bring you high school baseball from North County. North County Raiders with a 3-1 lead over the Knights. And here to tell you about the third is Zach Pipkin.
And it'll be Cale Kraus looking at a strike to start off inning number 3. So top of the night lineup. And we'll see what the Knight center fielder can do after getting a hit in the first inning. As that is in the dirt. Looked like it caught Chandler in the shoulder, so that'll even it up at 1-1. 3-1 our score. Raiders lead after 2 innings. C-Strand set, delivers. Pops straight up. We'll see what happens here as the third baseman, Job Smith, comes in, makes the play. 1 out in the inning.
Well, good job by the Raider third baseman taking charge on that situation. That's his play. Although C-Strand could have made the catch, no problem, but typically you want that third baseman to take charge, leave the pitcher to handle the pitching. And the pop-out gets rid of a big threat for Farmington here to start out the third.
And that one is fouled back by the Knight pitcher Jarvis as we have a lefty-on-lefty matchup. So strike 1 for Jarvis. As Job Smith playing on the infield grass, looking to see if a bunt play may be in effect. Strike 2 called on the outside corner there. So we'll see how C-Strand wants to approach this. May go off speed with this one. Has a sign. Still getting his sign. Rocks and fires. Did go with the off speed, up and out though, so make it 1-2 for the Knight pitcher, as it's Clayton Redmond, the shortstop, on deck. Swing and a miss, just blew it right by him on a 1-2 fastball. Second strikeout on the day, or first strikeout on the day for C-Strand.
Yeah, great job by C-Strand that time. Had him 1-2. Came with that outside delivery, got Jarvis reaching. You can kind of see that C-Strand is settled down now after things got a little rough in that second inning, and has retired the top 2 batters in the Farmington order to start the third.
Fastball runs outside, and so we'll start the 3-hole hitter 1-0. Clayton Redmond, the man who made the play last inning to end the Raider threat, as that was quite a good play. Had to stay way down on that baseball, make sure he fielded it and popped up and fired. As a backdoor breaking ball stays outside, so it'll be 2-0. Beautiful day here. It seems that the wind has died down considerably since the start of the game. So we'll see how ball flies here. Scorched into left field in between the shortstop and the third baseman. It'll be a seeing eye single for the Knights shortstop with 2 down here in the inning.
Well, good job by Redmond that time, going out and getting that delivery. Able to spank it through the right side of the infield, just in between Kekek and Smith. And the Knights with a 2-out hit will extend the inning to their cleanup batter.
And that is the catcher, Max McKinney. Going to maybe try to atone a little bit for the pass ball in the last inning as he faces the lefty pitcher. And that one looked to be just a bit low, so it'll be 1-0. Getting the sign from the third base coach. Unlikely we'll see any runners moving here as the Redmond gets a short lead over on first base with the lefty pitcher on the mound. Fires. Outside fastball, 2-0. Once again, North County trying to rebound. Walk-off loss yesterday to the Central Rebels, 5-4. as Joe Smith went 6 2/3 and ran up into the pitch count. I think that's probably where the trouble started there, as Isaac Easter came in and wasn't quite able to get the third out, as that's another fastball low, so make it 3-0 to the night catcher.
Well, those are the toughest losses, those walk-off losses. And Central having a good year. That's a big game in the conference standings.
It was a conference opener for North County yesterday, so put them on the back foot just a little bit as the 3-0 pitch is incoming, and it's high ball 4. So 4-pitch walk to the night catcher, and that'll bring up their second baseman, Aiden Morgan.
Well, Seastrand looked like he was settling in after retiring the first two batters, getting that first strikeout of Jarvis. And then Redmond able to fight off a tough delivery to get that base hit through the left side, and McKinney will draw the walk, and Alex Crawford will be the pinch runner, or the courtesy runner rather, for him here again in the third.
Morgan reached base on a fielder's choice from Will Dugal last inning, so he was the second batter last inning. Tried rolling the double play, was able to outrun it, so we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out against the Raider pitcher. Good bite on that fastball as he was able to get that outside corner painted, and that'll be a 0-1 count here to try to start hopefully the last out of the inning for the Raiders here. No damage done if they can get out of this one with this batter. Set. And he went for the wheel move back to second base. It's one of those awkward areas where you think it may be a balk, but they can make that move to second without throwing. High fastball running outside on him, so that'll make the count 1-1.
That was one thing I never liked doing it as an umpire, was calling a balk. It was so, I mean, unless it was obvious, I would always let that go.
The 1-1 delivery down and in, so that'll make it 2-1. We'll see what Morgan wants to do here as hitter-friendly count here with 2 down.
Umpiring is hard, though, man. Obviously, much harder at the plate when you're calling balls and strikes. It's easy to watch on YouTube and go, oh, man, that was a ball. Oh, man, that was a strike. But until you try it, it is hard, man.
Putting yourself in the line of fire.
Right.
And that's a ball, I'm going to say, high. So that'll make it 3-1 here on the night 5 hitter with Tyler Tebow coming up on the on-deck circle, the first baseman.
Tebow, one of 2 Farmington batters to get a hit this game.
3-1 delivery incoming from Devin Seastrand. Fires, and that should get down. That's going to be a tough play for the left fielder. It's down. We'll see if the runner from second can score. They're going to get the runner at third base, though. They're going to hang him up, and they're tagged out. What a play by the Raiders fielders, as the Knights will score 1, but they will cut down the runner at third base. So, score after 2.5. It'll be Raiders 3, Knights 2 here on the UniTec Sports Network.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion.
2-0 now the count on the Raider cleanup hitter Job Smith as we start the bottom of the third inning. 3-2 our score here as Raiders lead here at Raider Field.
I love peanut M&Ms.
I don't disagree. Peanut M&Ms are wonderful as Job Smith chopped that one foul down the third base side.
I just wanted to make sure that Connor Mooney knew that.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
Helping us out, getting some refreshments, as it were, as Job Smith set to take the 2-1 delivery from Jacob Jarvis, and that one's a ball. That was a close pitch. I'm going to say it was inside, so that'll make it 3-1 on the Raider third baseman. And that was a close pitch on the inside corner. Smith definitely wasn't going to swing at that one, but Hank Kinsey called that one a strike, so we've got a full count situation here. And we'll see who will win this battle between hitter and pitcher. As Smith spoils a high fastball, and the count remains 3-2.
Some quick hands right there by the Raiders sophomore, able to turn on that pitch that was moving inside and smacked it foul right in front of the Farmington dugout.
3-2 incoming, and that is the third one he's smashed over there. Definitely got the quick hands going as Jarvis he has a little bit of heat to him, but definitely way out in front of this one, so we'll see what Jarvis wants to do here, if he'll go fastball again. And that one's yanked down the left field line, and it's slicing foul, and we'll do it all one more time.
Well, good at bat from Smith as he is making Jarvis work here. He's fouled off 3 consecutive 3-2 pitches, and he is ahead of things right now.
We'll see if the Raiders can get a first runner on, and that's lined into left field. Left fielder Cunningham lets it get by him as he thought about diving, had to pull up on it, throw back into second base, and that will be a double for Job Smith to lead off the Raider third.
Yeah, Cunningham kind of got his feet tangled up, as you mentioned, was right in between. Should I dive or should I play it off a hop? And then the ball kind of took a funny hop, if you will, and got past him. So Smith in scoring position here to start the inning.
And Jarvis wasting no time pitching to the Raider 5-hole hitter, the catcher Clayton Chandler, as he's now down 0-1. 0-1 pitch incoming, curveball down and outside, make it 1-1. Knights 7-5 on the season. Try to improve that record here as the 1-1. Just a little bit low, make it 2-1. Good crowd in attendance here, as beautiful day for baseball. Probably one of the better ones you're going to get in the spring baseball season. 2-1 pitch incoming. Ooh, going to be on the outside edge there as Chandler thought about swinging. Hank Kinsey called it a strike on the outside corner anyway, make it 2-2. The Farmington left-hander set, delivers. High. That's the second batter in a row. We'll make it a full count now. That is also
my second favorite M&Ms are regular M&Ms.
That is the 8th batter of the game already to make it a full count against Jacob Jarvis. So not great fuel economy, if you will, for a pitcher in this situation, as we're not sure what kind of depth pitching-wise Farmington has, as they're already down a run. 3-2 pitch inside. He walked him, and that'll put the catcher on at first base. 2 on, nobody out. And it will be Brian Basinger, the left fielder, up to hit, as we will get a courtesy runner on at first base. That'll be Grant Mullins over on first base, as now it'll be McKinney out to talk to his pitcher, Jacob Jarvis.
And another snack break run for Connor Mooney as he forgot Ricco's hot dog. And then I realized, well, if he's going again, go ahead and get me another Mountain Dew. It's time to get hyped up.
It is. Big.
Like a spider monkey.
Big moment in the game coming up right here as Jarvis starting to dig himself a little bit of a hole as the runner goes from third. Throw down. He will be safe, and the delayed steal was on at first base as that was a beautiful double steal from the Raiders. That now puts 2 runners in scoring position with nobody out and the 6-hole hitter at the plate.
Why, Job Smith got a great jump on that steal attempt as McKinney's throw was a good one.
Ball outside, make it 1-1. So we'll see what the Raider left fielder can do. Delivery from Jarvis inside, make it 2-1. 3-2 our score here from Raider Field as the Knight infield is all on the grass, so they will be looking to throw home. Curveball, a little bit low as it broke just a little too soon, make it 3-1. And we'll see what kind of approach the pitcher will have here as it'll be with the first base open. 3-1, blew it by him. So make it a full count here with 2 runners in scoring position. Devin Seastrand, the pitcher, warming up on deck. 3-2 pitch incoming. Oh, close pitch on that outside corner, called ball 4. That'll load the bases up here early as it is going to be tough sledding here to try to get out of this one unscathed as strong hitter coming to the plate and Devin Seastrand, tight end on the football team, committed to play at Mineral Area College in the fall. First pitch curveball down, and that'll be ball 1.
Well, Blake Jones does a good job of scooping up those lefties, the former lefty himself. When he can get a good pitcher kept around the Mineral Area, he goes out and does it.
1-0 pitch. On that outside edge, 1-1.
And best of luck to the MAC men's team as they start that Region 16 tournament play. Number 1 seed in the tournament.
1-1 pitch, grounded down to second base, bobbled by the second baseman. He throws it away as it gets by the first baseman. Going to add an extra run as the pinch runner comes around. 2 runs will score on that play as it is now a 5-2 Raider lead.
Boy, an error on the play as Morgan had to hurry with the speedy Seastrand going down the line. And the throw was bounced up there, and that led to 2 runs being scored. Meanwhile, Cooper Kekek is the courtesy runner at first base, and it looks like the night is over for the pitcher, Jacob Jarvis. We'll take a break as well. Farmington making a pitching change. The Raiders have scored 2 in this frame. They lead it 5-2 here in the third on the UniTec Sports Network.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, the sweetest fruits of life come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Agent J.J. Vickers.
Hi, I'm Danielle Burns with Keller Williams, and here are some of my listings.
As we are back now at Raider Field, Cale Kraus now in to pitch for the Knights. First pitch inside, fastball to Ethan Forney, the Raider designated hitter, so make it 1-0. Stat line for Jacob Jarvis, 2+ innings, 3 hits, 5 runs, 7 walks, and only 1 strikeout for the Knight senior left-hander. As the 1-0 pitch fouled straight back, make it 1-0. So once again, 5-2 our score here. Raiders lead in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 2 runners on, still nobody out for North County, so we'll see what they can do here. Another one fouled straight back by Forney, make it 1-2.
Well, of those 5 runs, 3 of them are earned, and he's also responsible for the man at second Basinger and the man at first, Cooper Kekek.
So the book not quite closed yet for Jarvis on this day, as that fastball runs outside, make it 2-2. The Raider designated hitter, as he is designated hitter for Nolan Reed, the right fielder today. 2-2. Foul tip into the mid, strike 3. So strikeout of Ethan Forney will be the first out of the inning for North County.
Oh, and the Knights needed one of those there, and they were able to get it as Kraus has been throwing the fireballs since he's been coming in. Definitely an increase in velocity from the Farmington hurler.
Also got a nice bender I saw as he pumps that one right down the middle. 0-1 count now to Carson Elliott, who got aboard on a walk in the 2nd inning. So last inning, where a lot of the damage was done from North County, and he's looking to add on here as he swings and a miss. So make it 0-2 on the Raiders center fielder. We'll see if Kraus decides to change anything up here. Keep going with the heater. Set, delivers. Struck him out, swinging again. Blew it right by him up high. So come in, face 2 batters, get 2 strikeouts, and now the inning looks a little bit more savable than it was just a few minutes ago.
Oh, no doubt about it. And Kraus able to maybe turn the momentum in this ball game. A first and second nobody out situation, now a first and second 2-out situation.
Carter Kekak, the Raider shortstop, up to bat. Takes a fastball that clips the outside corner, make it 0-1 now. So far today, Kekak 2 for 2. Looking to go an extra 3 for 3 here as he'll take that one, as that one finds the inside corner, make it 0-2.
Well, Kraus is doing exactly what you want to do for Farmington. He is throwing strikes.
That's what your bullpen arms do, as the 0-2 set to come in this time. Down and squirts away just a little bit from the catcher, able to keep it there as McKinney able to keep it in front, so make it a 1-2 count on Kekak. Raiders in the white uniforms, blue letters and numbers trimmed in gold. Curveball swung on and fouled back as the runner from second was going, as that was Basinger trying to take off on that 1-2 delivery. We'll see if they try that again here, try to get a little hit and run action going with 2 outs here, and probably a dangerous count for that. Popped up, out into shallow left field. Shortstop out there to make the play as Clayton Redmond puts away the Raider threat. After 3, Raiders lead 5-2, and you're listening and watching on the UniTec Sports Network.
If you're looking to buy or sell, give me a call. I'm happy to help.
Fire, smoke, or water damage? Let Brant Restoration take the stress out of the situation. We have over 75 years of combined construction and restoration experience. We are locally owned and work with all insurance companies. Call us anytime. We are open 24/7. You can reach Bryant Restoration at 986-3260 or online at bryantrestorationco.com.
Hi, I'm Julie Pratt, and I would love to help you plan for retirement. At Belgrade Financial in Deloge, we work to build a financial plan that will focus on your individual needs. Retirement doesn't have to be hard. Let me work for you. Come see me today at Belgrade Financial Services in Deloge.
Hi, I'm Sean Paul, attorney at law here in Bonne Terre, and I have an office in St. Louis. I practice in the area of bankruptcy law, Chapter 7, Chapter 13, and family law. Family law generally is child support, divorce, and other related family issues. So call me today if you need some help, 314-827-4027.
Already and out in the inning as Tyler Tebow popped it up out into the short center field, and Will Dugal was able to make the play. So one pitch, one out. Can't ask for anything more than that from the Raider hurler Devin Seastrand as he works into the fourth inning here of a 5-2 ball game with North County leading so far as Ryan Cooper, the night designated hitter, steps in, and he will foul that one back, make it 0-1.
Well, that was a great play by Will Dugal going backwards. We missed it on the video, but he really had a lot of room to cover. He does play a deep second base with nobody aboard, but tough play for that second baseman to make, and he made it look pretty easy.
Raider outfield playing pretty deep as well as Seastrand delivers the 0-1 down and away, as that'll even up the count at 1-1. We'll see what kind of distance they can get out of Devin Seastrand as he sets and fires, swing and a miss on the fastball on the outside edge. So that'll put Ryan Cooper down 1-2 with one out here in the top of the fourth inning. 1-2 pitch incoming from Seastrand. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Good bite on that, looked like a two-seam fastball, as there are now 2 Knights down on the inning. We'll see if he can continue to settle in, as it were, as we thought maybe he had settled in last inning and kind of got himself in a hairy situation after he set down the first 2, and then a couple runners got aboard. Clayton Comar, the Knight right fielder, takes strike 1. We'll see if he can put up much resistance here as he lines it over toward the shortstop. Scooped up by Kekak, over to Shelby Lee. Quick inning for the Raiders here as they keep the Knights off the board. So once again, through 3.5, Raiders lead Knights 5-2 here on the UniTec Sports Network.
The UniTec Career Center, where we offer tomorrow's training today. We provide job training in industries that need you. Juniors and seniors from area schools can participate in great programs like radio TV, graphic design, culinary, nursing, computer networking, welding, machine tool, construction, residential wiring, computer maintenance, automotive, collision repair, outdoor power equipment, and robotics. Ask your counselor today how you can enroll at the UniTec Career Center.
Commercials. I don't know, we might not be able to do that.
Back to Raider Field as the Raiders' second baseman Will Dugal takes strike one from the night hurler Cale Krause as he rocks and fires. And that'll be ball one, just a little bit on the upper outer edge of the strike zone, so evens the count up at 1-1. Strike call there on the outside corner once again, so that'll put Dugal down 1-2. As the Raiders are trying to extend a 3-run cushion here as they lead Knights 5-2. Krause working quickly here, and that one stays outside 2-2. Quickly getting the sign set and deliver, fouled off to the Forest over in off to the first base side, out of play, so count will stay at 2-2. Krause set, delivers. Froze him on the fastball, or the changeup rather, as he locked him up big time, and that is one out down for the Knights.
Oh, good pitch that time by Krause, as he has thrown the ball very well since coming in relief of the Farmington starter Jacob Jarvis. And so far, so good for the Thor-like Cale Krause.
Another strike now to the Raider first baseman Shelby Lee. Of the 4 hitters Krause has faced, he struck out 3 of them. So maybe it's just another one of those adjustment periods for the batters to try to get a read on the pitcher as Lee takes a curveball inside, 1-1.
I wonder if Cale has a hammer in his bag. Trying to make a Marvel joke there. He.
Well, you picked the wrong one because that's not one I can get, as that one stays down 2-1. I try to keep up with pop culture, and it's just not one of my stronger suits, as that one's popped out of play down the first base side, 2-2.
Well, Thor has a hammer that he swings, and Thor also has long hair, just like Cale Krause.
Mjolnir, right? Yeah.
Okay, so that's where I was going with that joke.
Fastball stays up 3-2. I thought maybe you were trying to get a velocity reference there.
I got you.
He's got some heat to that fastball there, as we'll see what he brings this time. A full count, 1 down in the inning. Shelby Lee takes a strike on that inside corner. So back-to-back looking strikeouts for Cale Krause, as he has now struck out 4 of the 5 Raider hitters he has faced.
Yeah, he's really done well. He's bringing the hammer down. If he was an early 90s rapper, he would be MC Hammer.
Hammer time.
That's right. There you got that reference.
Oh, I can do that one all day. Strike 1 to Job Smith, the Raider third baseman. As we continue our way through the bottom of the 4th inning, Krause sets, delivers. And that one stays down and outside, 1-1. Yeah, I could do pop culture, but like movies and stuff, like I'm trying, but I'm just not quite there. Good bite on that fastball as Smith was way out in front, trying to catch up to it, just mistimed it, and it's now 1-2. 1-2 delivery. Popped up into the netting behind, so we'll try it one more time.
I was ready to make a play if we need be.
Oh, you're going to have to be the one to make the play.
Okay.
Because I'm focused. I mean, I can move a little bit, but we're going to have to defend each other here as that one's outside 2-2.
Well, I'm not worried about us. I'm just worried about the laptop and the camera.
Oh, yeah, there you go, the expensive stuff.
And I guess Connor. I'm worried about Connor, too. If we got a pop-up here.
You can't replace that. Everything else can be replaceable.
That's
not
true.
A person.
That's true.
As that one stayed inside 3-2, so full count here with two away. And we'll see who will win this battle as Kraus set to deliver. And that one will stay outside, and that will be the first base runner that Kraus has put on base with a full count walk. And that will bring up the North County catcher Clayton Chandler as he's got to take the shin guards off on the on-deck circle. So just momentarily waiting for the Raider to make his way up to the batter's box.
We're back here on Tuesday, North County, Fredericktown. We've also got Raider broadcast coming up against St. Clair and Sykeston.
And that one is hammered out into the power alley. We'll see if anybody can get to it. Diving play from Cunningham, and he's got it. What a play from the Knight left fielder as he went full extension out there and robbed Clayton Chandler of a power alley extra base hit as the Knights erase that Raider base runner. 5-2 your score. North County leads after 4 here on the UniTec Sports Network.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, the sweetest fruits of life come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Agent J.J. Vickers.
Hi, I'm Danielle Burns with Keller Williams, and here are some of my listings. If you're looking to buy or sell, give me a call. I'm happy to help.
Fire, smoke, or water damage? Let Bryant Restoration take the stress out of the situation. We have over 75 years of combined construction and restoration experience. We are locally owned and work with all insurance companies. Call us anytime. We are open 24/7. You can reach Bryant Restoration at 986-3260 or online at bryantrestorationco.com.
Hi.
First pitch is a strike to the left fielder who just made that diving play, Jeremiah Cunningham. So 0-1 count to the 9-hole hitter who will be leading off the top of the 5th inning here for the Knights as he swings at a high fastball. 0-2 quickly on the Knight left fielder. Devin Seastrand went 3 up, 3 down in his last inning. He'll be looking to do the same here. And we'll see the top of the Knight lineup for the 3rd time coming up as that one is looped out to right center field. We'll see who can get it. Oh, it pops off the center fielder's glove. That's Carson Elliott out there as he gets it quickly into Dugal. So that'll be an E8 as Cunningham will get to second base on the error.
Well, Elliott really turned on the Jets at the end, and he was in a position where he'll tell you he should have made that catch, and it just popped out of the glove. And the Knights are in business now. They got their leadoff batter aboard for the third time today, trying to claw their way back into this game down by 3 runs in the top of the 5th inning.
So we'll see if that affects C-Strand any at all, as we're now back to the top of the night lineup with the pitcher now, Cale Kraus, as Cunningham gets a decent-sized lead off of second base. Popped up, maybe playable for the first baseman in foul territory. Reaches for it. He's got it. The runner's going to tag out from second, throw over to third, not in time. So Kraus technically does his job, but probably in a way a little unorthodox as he pops out foul to the first baseman, Shelby Lee.
Boy, what a tough play for Shelby Lee, the first baseman for North County, at an angle. Also had to fight off Will Dugal, too, who got over there in a quick hurry. And they collided just a bit, but Lee was able to make the catch. But that's some great base running by Cunningham, realizing what was going on and tagging and making it to third base.
As Jarvis, the center fielder, looks at ball one now. Jarvis started the day at the pitching position and went 1 for 1 with Kraus, who started the game out in center field. So 1-0 in the southpaw matchup. C-Strand sets, delivers, and that one is a strike on the lower outside half, and that'll make it 1-1. 5-2 our score. Raiders lead Knights here in the top of the 5th inning, as C-Strand spikes one. The Knight runner from third will score, as that one got away from Clayton Chandler and cut the deficit down by 1. It'll be a 5-3 Raider advantage now, as Cunningham comes in and scores.
Well, that sacrifice fly by Kraus looks even bigger, as he's able to get Cunningham to third base, and that pass ball makes it a 2-run game.
The 2-1 pitch is a strike called, so make it 2-2 on Jacob Jarvis. And we'll see if C-Strand can settle in now with the bases emptied. Try to cut this off at the pass here and try to kill some momentum as he spikes a fastball down and away, and that'll make it a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And it'll be Clayton Redmond, the Knight shortstop, in the on-deck circle. Jarvis so far has grounded into a double play and struck out swinging, so he'll be trying to change his fortunes here in the third plate appearance. And that one is served out to center field. Elliott is there. 2 away for the Knights.
Well, good job by Elliott to shake off that previous error and make that play comfortably to get the second out of the inning and keep the bases empty for the 3-hole hitter in this Farmington lineup, Clayton Redmond, who's 1 for 2.
So we'll see what this third plate appearance will bring. C-Strand taking a little bit of time to find the sign, and it's a curveball outside, so it'll be 1-0. Clayton Redmond, the Knight shortstop, swinging a DeMarini the goods. 2-0. That probably means nothing to a lot of people, but I am a big bat nerd.
Yes.
So I enjoy seeing the variations of baseball bats. 2-0 pitch coming in, and that one is spiked about 60 without the 6 inches.
Yeah.
So that makes it 3-0.
That ball would have went into the third row in the Pacific Coast League starting in the second half.
Yeah, there you go.
Tie us back to an earlier conversation we had.
61 feet 6 inches going to be the the pitcher's mound in the Atlantic Division, or in the Atlantic League, however they say it out there, as it is a 4-pitch walk to Redmond. So we'll see what the Raider skipper will do as Dan Harris makes his way out to the pitcher's mound.
Well, you want to get your starter through 5, but at the same time, you want to get the victory. So it's going to be one of those conversations where it's like, okay, can you get me one more batter? Can you do it? And it looks like The information that was relayed to Dan Harris is good to go. And Seastrand will try to get one more batter, but it's going to be a tough one. McKinney has reached base both times he's come up as he has drawn 2 walks.
If you think about it, though, Seastrand should have been out of this inning.
Yeah.
That error in center field cost him a run and an out. So we'll see if he can keep battling here as he pumps a strike on that outside corner. 0-1 to the night catcher, McKinney. So we'll see if that Raider error from the first batter comes back to haunt them anymore, as it's an 0-1 pitch incoming from the lefty Seastrand. Gives a look to the runner on first base. That one gets away from Chandler to the shorter backstop here at Raider Field, and it'll be a wild pitch charged to Seastrand.
We've seen a lot of those today, a lot of wild pitches, a lot of pass balls on both sides. These catchers have had a workout today.
And we've had a couple good ones behind the plate as well, as McKinney and Chandler having some issues today, and that one's a strike on the inside corner. 0-2 now, or 1-2 now, going to be the count. As McKinney way up on that plate, going to have to protect that inside corner now. It's one of them games that you just got to play in your mind. How far out do you want to protect that outside corner? How close do you want to protect as that curveball froze him up, as Seastrand gets out of that one with only 1 run allowed. So 5-3 through 4.5. As the Raiders continue to lead the Knights here on the UniTec Sports Network.
Love to help you plan for retirement. At Belgrade Financial in Deloge, we work to build a financial plan that will focus on your individual needs. Retirement doesn't have to be hard. Let me work for you. Come see me today at Belgrade Financial Services in Deloge.
Hi, I'm Sean Paul, attorney at law here in Bonne Terre, and I have an office in St. Louis. I practice in the area of bankruptcy law, Chapter 7, Chapter 13, and family law. Family law generally is child support, divorce, and other related family issues. So call me today if you need some help, 314-827-4027.
The UniTec Career Center, where we offer tomorrow's training today. We provide job training in industries that need you. Juniors and seniors from area schools can participate in great programs like radio TV, graphic design, culinary, nursing, computer networking, welding, machine tool, construction, residential wiring, computer maintenance, automotive, collision repair, outdoor power equipment, and robotics. Ask your counselor today how you can enroll at the UniTec Career Center.
1-1 delivery from Cale Kraus to the left fielder Brian Basinger up high, make it 2-1. As we welcome you back to Raider Field here on this beautiful Thursday evening. Bottom of the 5th inning in progress. 2-1 delivery, strike on that lower outside corner, make it 2-2. As Basinger will be looking to get on for the 3rd time today. The 2-2 pitch incoming. Outside, ball 3. As I was filling in the dots on the wrong inning. So got that fixed. Ain't gonna do that anymore.
I did that a couple innings ago with Ethan Forney for some reason. I guess right out of the pitching change.
it wasn't going to make any difference. It's just you got to be professionally accurate.
That's right. As long as they don't bat around that inning, you're good.
3-2 pitch on that inside corner, froze them up. As said, it's going to be another strikeout for Kel Kraus, looking as they're 1 out now in the inning.
5 strikeouts for the Farmington Knight reliever in just 2 1/3 innings.
3 looking, 2 swinging. You're doing something right if they're looking at it more than swinging at it. As that one is belted out to left center. We'll see if that one gets down. It's over the head of Jarvis. Seastrand going to be looking to get extra bases here as they have a little trouble getting back in. So it's a stand-up double for the Raider pitcher, Devin Seastrand.
Oh, he got a pitch that he liked, and he hammered it to the gap there in left center field. And Jarvis, I thought maybe took a difficult angle to get there, and that one able to find its way to the wall. And Seastrand with a 1-out double, and looks like Cooper Kekek, I believe, will be running for him again, and he is.
So Cooper Kekek now the runner at second base for the pitcher, Seastrand, as it'll be Ethan Forney, the designated hitter, and he hits him. So that'll put another runner aboard here, as it's 2 on, 1 down here for the 9-hole hitter, Carson Elliott. See if he can redeem himself after that error last in the top of the inning, I should say. So 5-3 our score, Raiders ahead. And the Raider 9-hole hitter in the box now. Kraus set, and the delivery. Gets him to look on the pitch on the inside corner. 0-1 the count. We'll see if the bottom of the Raider lineup can do any more damage, help extend that lead back out to 3 runs as a wave and a miss. Fouled into the mitt, says home plate umpire Hank Kinsey, so make it 0-2 regardless. And we'll see what Carson Elliott can do here. As the top of the Raider lineup stands on the on-deck circle and Carter Kekak. As that one's fouled back, we'll try the 0-2 again.
Where are you at racing-wise this year? Are you doing any PA work around?
St. Francis County Raceway
All
every
right.
Saturday night.
Excellent.
Hopefully the weather cooperates again. I think that there was a chance of rain as Elliott looks at another pitch on that inside corner. So make it 4 out of the 6 strikeouts for Kraus so far, looking as it was another fastball in that inside half. So Carter Kekak now with his 4th plate appearance. We'll see what the Raider shortstop can do, as Cooper Kekak getting a sizable lead over at second base, low and away for ball 1.
Well, I know you do a great job there at the St. Francis County Raceway. You get excited. You love your racing, so check it out, race fans. Saturday night, St. Francis County Raceway.
And a pickoff attempt to second base, and they got him. Wheeled around and caught Cooper Kekak sleeping just a little bit, and that'll stifle the Raider attack here as we can remain 5-3 here on the UniTec Sports Network.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, the sweetest fruits of life come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Agent J.J. Vickers.
Back to Raider Field, and a 0-1 pitch is grounded to Carter Kekek, and he throws over to first base for the first out of the inning, and Aiden Morgan is retired. 6-3 on the putout. Jason Loughary, Zach Pipkin, Sawyer Wampler, Ricco Marler, Connor Monie, all bringing you high school baseball on the UniTec Digital Media YouTube channel on this Thursday afternoon. Thanks for tuning in. I think we've topped out right now currently. I think we had 22 viewers last inning. We're down to 16 now. As this pitch is lined into right field, and a nice hop played well by Nolan Reed, the Raider right fielder. As that one, I think, maybe hit a rock or something and bounced back the other way. But either way, it's Tyler Tebow's second hit of the ball game for Farmington, and he's aboard with one down.
And there was a pitching change at the end of the last inning. It's now Colby Henson, the right-hander, on the bump for North County. So we'll see how much mileage they can get out of him and maybe try to get the win using just this extra pitcher. And we'll give you the line on C-Strand after this pitch.
Low ball one, and a good job by Clayton Chandler to keep in front of him.
So Devin Seastrand goes 5 innings, gives up 3 hits, 3 runs. 2 of them were earned, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. So a lot of threes for Devin Seastrand as his team leads 5-3 over the Farmington Knights.
Tebow takes his lead. Cooper, the DH, digs in. And the pitch from Henson to him is on the outside corner but misses. Ball 2-0.
So we'll see what kind of arms the North County bullpen has. We'll see if Henson can go ahead and finish this one out.
There's a strike, 2-1. So tough to have back-to-back conference games on back-to-back days. The Raiders coming off that last second walk-off loss to the Rebels yesterday. But lead here 5-3 as we move to the 6th. Pitch is low, 3-1 the count.
And Cooper started to go around, and you could hear maybe just a couple of fans thinking he may have went. Not quite so, and it was down and away. So 3 balls, 1 strike, and we'll see if the Knights can get something brewing here.
The 3-1. Hit on the ground, left side. There's Carter Kekek, long throw, bounces and gets by Shelby Lee, but both runners will hold. So Kekek would have been a tough play if he made it anyways, and Lee couldn't scoop it out. So there's 1 out, and it's first and second. Tebow got a bit lost there at second, was unable to make it to third, but he stays put. But the Knights are in business here. That would have been a tough play. I'm going to go ahead and give Cooper a hit there.
See, that's where difference of opinion comes in. That was going to be a tough play, but that throwing, well, just a
you were a better baseball player than me, though. So
okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We'll go with you as they're going to have a pinch runner on first base for Ryan Cooper, and that will be Chip Barth, the sophomore, making his appearance over on first base.
That's an awesome baseball name, Chip Barth.
Attaboy. As I think that will be a permanent change, as the Farmington skipper was out there talking to Hank Kinsey.
Okay.
As that was the DH, so it looks like be a pinch runner, so he will stay in the game at DH. So have to get used to saying that name for Chip Barth as Clayton Comar steps in.
Well, a lot of things you can do here with 2 runners on. Shelby Lee creeping in from third. Or creeping in from first, rather. Job Smith a little more even with the bag at third. We'll see what the call is with Comar at the plate, and he takes it for a ball low.
Definitely, if it's going to, you got to be thinking ahead here. So Shelby Lee, if he gets it to him, he's going to look at third at least, try to get that force play across the diamond everywhere else probably looking to turn two at second base, get out of the inning.
There's a strike, 1-1 the count. Things starting to cool down. Wind picking up here a little bit too at North County. Chance of rain in the forecast on Saturday. As that pitch is swung on and missed, and it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count.
I'm trying to figure out which flag to base my opinion on. There's a big flag over at the football field that's not going to move unless it's really blowing. And then we've got one straight out to center over the sign, and that one looks like it's blowing out towards right center.
Yeah. There's a pitch outside, 2-2 the count. Yeah, hard to base which one really affects the wind here, because the one that's moving is a little further away.
And it's also smaller, so it's going to be a lot easier to get that baby whipping around. But now that big flag's starting to unfurl.
Here's a line drive through the right side into the outfield for a base hit. Reed comes up ready to throw, and there'll be bases loaded with one out for the 9th place hitter, Jeremiah Cunningham, who's already got a highlight reel diving catch, and maybe he could continue his highlight reel against the Raiders with a big hit here.
Bottom of the night lineup really trying to make something happen here as they're trying to get to that Raider bullpen, as Henson now going to have to try to work his way out of this one. Still double play around up the middle, and the corners are probably going to go 4, and that one hits him.
Hit batter forces in a run. It's now a 1-run ball game. It's 5-4. As that pitch just got away from Colby Henson, and Cunningham tried his best to get out of the way, but took that one for the team, and now it's a 1-run ball game, and Dan Harris will talk to his new hurler.
That's where the old expression, "we got ice," comes into play, as Cunningham going to talk it over with the first base coach, and now Dan Harris trying to calm his bunch down, as they've still got a lot of work to do here with the top of the night lineup coming back around.
Yeah, Kel Kraus will be the batter. He's got a hit today. Jarvis after that. 1 out in the inning. Double play ends it. Keeps it a 1-run contest, but the Knights looking to come from behind here. They've cut the lead to 1 run. Here's the pitch from Colby Henson. Strike called.
Say, I don't know if you want to approach it this way, but you could try to bunt your way across with only 1 out, and that may try to save that for Jacob Jarvis, the 2-hole hitter.
Well, here's a swing and a little tapper foul, making it 0-2. So now the squeeze play kind of gets thrown out the window here, I think.
Absolutely. With 2 outs, you better be pinpoint accurate on your bunting if you want to try to bunt with 2 strikes.
There's a called strike 3. He froze Kraus, and there's 2 gone in the inning.
Had some good inward bite on that fastball, clipped that outside edge, as Kraus thought that one was just going to stay out there, bit right back in, and now the Raiders are in business as they're trying to get out of this inning unscathed, or minimizing the damage.
There's a pitch to Jarvis outside for a ball.
Bases were loaded, and then a hit by pitch, and now a strikeout looking.
The next to Jarvis is outside, 2-0. Tebow had the 1-out single. Cooper followed with a single. Komar singled, and then Cunningham was hit by a pitch to drive home a run. Kraus struck out in the 2-0 to Jarvis and swung on and missed as he took a healthy cut at that delivery, 2-1.
He was trying to go old Sean Pruno action down the right field line down there, as he was stepped way off his line and swung way open.
Here's a foul back to the screen, 2-2. Giving a shout out to one of your old boys.
Oh, Sean Pruno, one of the better pitchers in recent memory here at the North County High School. Another one of them lefty hurlers. Remember, famous memory for Sean Pruno, went 139 pitches in 10 innings in a sectional game. Then that was the year before they put in the pitch count rules for the state of Missouri for high school pitching, as time is called at the plate.
Wow. 139?
139 pitches in 10 innings, and 11-inning loss for North County in a sectional round.
2-2 pitch. Over but low, and the count is full, and they'll be running from each bag here in the top of the 6th inning. 5-4, North County with the lead, but the Knights threatening. Payoff pitch from Colby Hensley to Jacob Jarvis, and a fly ball into left. Long run for Basinger, and he does it pop off his glove, and 2 runs will score. Here comes a third. A costly outfield error, and now no one is covering third, and Jacob Jarvis is able to make it there. A mental breakdown for the Raiders gives Farmington the lead.
Farmington has been trying to come back from inning number 1 and just scored it out of the glove. It was going to be a tough play for him to try to get there. Thought maybe it was going to try to go foul, and then it hit off his glove and landed in fair territory. So costly mistake is that it clears the bags, and now the Knights have a 2-run advantage.
Our feed's still going. We can get that plugged in somewhere. Do we have a spot, or are we out of plugs? I believe we are, yep, plug that in right there so the laptop can work. As that pitch misses. All right, Zach, take over the play-by-play for just a second as we got to walk.
So walk to the 3-hole hitter, Clayton Redmond, and that'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Max McKinney. So runners on the corners, 2 outs, and we'll see what the Knight catcher can do. Nothing pitch, a strike. Runner is off at first base, stepped off, and no play anywhere, as now the Knights have 2 runners in scoring position. Beautiful steal from first base, as we were waiting to see if anybody was going to try to do anything with runners at the corners there, and they made it happen. The 0-1 delivery. Chop to second base. Dugal fields it. Throw on to first, and the inning is over, but the Knights score 4 in the top of the 6th inning, and they now lead 7-5. The Raiders will try to respond here as we continue on the UniTec Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Danielle Burns with Keller Williams, and here are some of my listings. If you're looking to buy or sell, give me a call. I'm happy to help.
Fire, smoke, or water damage? Let Bryant Restoration take the stress out of the situation. We have over 75 years of combined construction and restoration experience. We are locally owned and work with all insurance companies. Call us anytime. We are open 24/7. You can reach Bryant Restoration at 986-3260 or online at BryantRestorationCo.com.
Hi, I'm Julie Pratt, and I would love to help you plan for retirement. At Belgrade Financial in Deloge, we work to build a financial plan that will focus on your individual needs. Retirement doesn't have to be hard. Let me work for you. Come see me today at Belgrade Financial Services in Deloge.
Hi, I'm Sean Paul, attorney at law here in Bonne Terre, and I have an office in St. Louis. I practice in the area of bankruptcy law, Chapter 7, Chapter 13, and family law. Family law generally is child support, divorce, and other related family issues. So call me today if you need some help, 827-4027.
Top of the order for the Raiders here as we move to the bottom of the 6th inning. Farmington a 7-5 lead as they scored 4 runs in that 6th. 3 of them coming on a 3-bases loaded error. And Kekek reaches and misses. 1-2 the count. North County led at the start of the inning 5-3. Now trailed by a pair. Here's a line drive, little pop-up, and a leaping grab by the Farmington shortstop, Clayton Redmond, as he makes the over-the-shoulder catch to retire Kekek to start the inning.
And that's the second tough play Redmond has had to deal with today. Had that short chopper he had to really charge on, and that time showing he can get up the ladder a little bit, jumping up and making that play.
Well, some good defense by the Knights in this one as the ball misses outside to Will Dugal. We've seen the Raiders make some good plays too. Dugal had that play going back at second base that he made look pretty easy. And we've also seen miscues on both sides make a big difference in this one. Dugal takes a strike, 1-1. The next swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's definitely a mental game now as North County is going to have to try to figure something out here. Been in control most of the game, and now they're going to have to really work to come back.
There's a ball, 2-2 the count.
Against a pitcher that they haven't quite had a lot of success off of since he's come in, and that being Cale Kraus.
The 2-2, swinging a foul tip into the mid of McKinney for out number 2. 7 strikeouts for Cale Kraus, coming on in relief of the Farmington starter Jacob Jarvis. And with 2 down, Shelby Lee, North County first baseman, will try to ignite a Raider rally. He is 0 for 2 with a sacrifice fly and an RBI.
Makes you wonder kind of now what would have happened if Kraus may have started the game just to help shut it down a little bit more as Lee fouls that one off to the right side.
Well, he has provided some fireworks out of the bullpen for the Farmington Knights here. And he's got Lee on the ropes, 0-2. Changeup is hammered off his ankle. He recovers and throws to first to get the final out of the inning. Wow. Thor is tough. 1, 2, 3 go the Raiders in the 6th. We go to the 7th, and the Knights now lead the Raiders 7-5 on the UniTec Sports Network.
The UniTec Career Center, where we offer tomorrow's training today. We provide job training in industries that need you. Juniors and seniors from area schools can participate in great programs like radio TV, graphic design, culinary, nursing, computer networking, welding, machine tool, construction, residential wiring, computer maintenance, automotive, collision repair, outdoor power equipment, and robotics. Ask your counselor today how you can enroll at the UniTec Career Center.
Top of the 7th inning, 7-5, Farmington leads. Knights will try to tack on to that 2-run lead. Let's hope that Cale Kraus is okay. That was an extremely well-struck line drive right up the middle that made a very loud sound when it hit Krause's ankle.
Sounded more like a thud, so we're hoping it got more shoe than anything.
Yeah, no doubt.
Say, if you can get off that molded part of the shoe, that would be much better, but we'll wait and see. And then the first baseman, Tebow, was slow to get up after making the play at first. So we'll see and make sure everybody is okay. As Tebow will be the second batter this inning, but right now it'll be Aiden Morgan to lead things off for the Knights.
So Morgan digs in. He is 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. He reached on a fielder's choice back in the second. And Colby Hinson comes with the off speed, and it's ripped foul, strike one.
Not by much, though. He had that baby dialed up down the left field line, just hooked foul right at the bag.
The next from the right-handed pitcher to the right-handed batter. Misses outside, 1-1. Baseball next Tuesday, it'll be Fredericktown and North County. Then we'll have the Raiders home games against St. Clair and Sykeston coming up here on the UniTec Sports Network. You can always click the About page of our YouTube channel and check out the entire upcoming broadcast schedule. That includes a North County band concert on May the 4th, as well as North County graduation coming up. When is North County graduation? May 25th. Because I believe that's been changed, right? It's been a couple days, and they've had to accommodate it for Project Grad. So starts at 8 o'clock. So there's a walk to lead off the inning for Aiden Morgan. We'll have a live stream of that for you as well.
Probably not the way Colby Hinson wanted to start his second inning of work here. Already trying to minimize the damage after giving up a pretty crooked number up there on the scoreboard. And now the leadoff hitter in the 7th inning is on base.
So here's Tyler Tebow, Knight first baseman, 2 for 3 with a pair of hits. And he scored a run, and he takes a curve in at the knees for a called strike.
Love the glow stick bat he has, too.
Looks very glowy.
Rawlings Quattro. Those were the good Quattros.
Yeah? Though there were bad Quattros?
The recent ones have been really bad.
Huh. Line drive, bounces past the third baseman Smith into left field. Two-men reach to start the inning. And the batter for the Farmington Knights is
Justin Mattingly.
Mattingly.
Now going to hit for himself, as it looks like they're going to pull the DH off of Ryan Cooper, and it looks like Henson's day is done as well, as Isaac Easter makes a trot out to the pitcher's mound. We'll see if he'll be just a defensive replacement. And it looks like we will get
Carter. Like Easter's going to third.
Looks like Carter Kekak going to come in relief of Henson.
So that'll move Job Smith to short. So Isaac Easter is now the Raider third baseman. We'll go ahead and keep it here.
Tough play for Job Smith. He laid out, got full extension. You can see the dirt on the uniform as he stands out behind the pitcher's mound. Just not a whole lot you can do playing that hot corner. Tried his best, just right under the glove a little bit. But we'll see what the Knights can do now, as they have 2 men aboard and nobody out, as this may be a prime opportunity to try to put this one out of reach now.
So the batter will be Justin Mattingly, the Farmington third baseman, again batting for himself, and he'll face Carter Kekak to start, or to continue this frame, as Aiden Morgan drew a walk and Tyler Tebow singled. What about a year and 10 months ago, you walked across the field at North County and got your diploma, sir?
Sure did.
And looking forward to these North County seniors graduating here as well. A lot of of them have done a lot of good work for the UniTec Digital Media program, and the best part of my job is I get to hang out in the field and give these guys and gals a hug after they get their diploma. Or catch Ricco Marler if he falls. This will be. Are you going to go with the wheelchair at that point, or are you going to crutch it? Okay, his goal is to walk across the stage, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Because if you fall, that's going to slow graduation down by like an hour, dude. We kid because we love. First and second, nobody out. 7-5 the score. Farmington with the lead over the North County Raiders here on the YouTube UniTec Digital Media Network. I thank everybody that's logged on today. And don't forget, after each game, the archives are here. You got your playlists. You have our sports playlist, the hot seat, our events, and digital media, which spotlights a lot of programs as well, or the spotlights the work of the students in the digital media class. Did a great job with the newscasts, the live newscasts, the news packages where they reported on my murder. Apparently I came back to life. Some great commercials on there and some other good student work, music videos. Be sure to like and subscribe while you're tuned in today. Looking to bunt is Mattingly, and he pulls the bat head back for the second time in the at-bat and takes ball 2-2-0.
So you're telling me I've been sitting by a zombie the entire time?
Yeah, pretty much.
I greatly appreciate this information now.
Yeah, no problem.
Spent the last, let's see, 2.5 hours with you?
Yeah, and I haven't bit you yet.
Well, that's fair.
Good hot dogs and M&Ms will do that. Keep the appetite down. Kekek checks the runners and brings the 2-0 plateward and gets the outside corner 2-1.
So North County trying to rebound here, improve on the 2-7 record. They won't play until next Tuesday against the Fredericktown Black Cats. Will be broadcasted right here on the UniTec Sports Network. Farmington after today have a doubleheader at Northwest, playing Northwest and Jackson on Saturday.
Mattingly ready to bunt again. Lee charges hard from third. Isaac Easter holding with the bag, and then Mattingly throws it back. The runner goes. The throw down. Easter can't handle it. Stolen base. Getting back up is Morgan. He'll come in to score. The throw from left field is late, trying to catch Tebow there. And the Knights score another run and have a runner at third with still nobody out.
And that's what happens when you try throwing the baseball around. They had the play there, and then Easter just unable to corral the throw, probably went for the tag a little too early as that ball gets into left field, and then the throw back in, not able to catch back up to Tebow, as now they've got a chance for another run here with a sacrifice fly out of the outfield as North County infield will play in.
4 North County errors have been costly. 8-5 the Knights lead. The 2-1 deliveries in the dirt. Nicely done there by Chandler. And now it's a 3-ball, 1-strike count on the 7th place hitter hitting for the first time today, Justin Mattingly. The pitch. Walked him. Kekek yields the walk. And there's runners on the corner, still nobody out here in the top of the 7th inning.
And things are starting to get out of control here for North County. Going to have to really try to dig in here, as it's going to really take some guts to try to get out of this inning and minimize the damage, as now you got runners at the corners with nobody out, and you've already given up 1 run this inning. And try to keep the stat line cleaner than it is. But it's not looking too hot right now as Komar steps in.
Komar 1 for 3 on the day with a single back in the 6th inning. Takes the strike.
Komar 2 for 3 today.
Swinging a foul, makes it 0-2 here. Thanks again to our sponsors this year, 101 Pizza South in Bonne Terre, as well as Hub's Pub with locations in Bonne Terre and Potosi, and Danielle Burns of Keller Williams Realty, all sponsoring the broadcast this year. Here's a pitch inside, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes as Kekek couldn't get Komar to bite on the curve.
Tried going front door on that curveball. You talk about front door, back door, front door. Try sneaking it in on that inside corner. Back door, you try to get it away from him on that outside edge and just not able to bite it enough to bring it back across that inside corner.
Swing and a miss, and Kekek gets a huge strikeout there. 1 gone in the Farmington 7th.
Well, now you have 1. You got to keep going, though. See if you can get a ground ball double play here. If not, you're going to have to try to keep something on the infield, because if it gets to that outfield, you've added another run there.
Cunningham was hit by a pitch with the bases loaded to start the go-ahead rally in the 6th. He also reached on an error in the 5th and scored. Looks at the breaking pitch that just misses, ball 1.
Boy, he had that front foot cocked and ready to go, and he just about fell for it, but able to hold back, and it's 1-0. See if he can add another RBI to his total, and maybe he'll put the ball in play for this one.
1-0. Runner goes from first, and the pitch is swung on and fouled out of play.
Surprised at the high school level that is not a more common play, trying to send the runner from first with the runners on the corners.
Right.
Especially, like, I get it if it's only 2 outs, but you're trying to be aggressive, try to get as many runs across as you can. Whether either he's going to be out at second, or you're going to get a run, or vice versa. It's just a matter of what risk are you willing to take. And that one is up and outside.
2-1 the count. Now, we always had a cool play in that situation where the catcher would really try to sell that throw to the second baseman and would just fire a bullet to the pitcher in hopes of catching that runner at third, napping and getting him in a rundown. Here's the 2-1. Hit in the air, right center field. Here comes Nolan Reed, camps underneath it. Runner at third tags. Here comes Reed's throw. It's up the line, and Farmington adds another run as Tyler Tebow touches the plate, and it's 9-5 Farmington.
Wasn't sure how deep that was going to go. It looked like it was going to carry very well, and it kind of died in shallow right field, but that throw way up the third baseline. No chance for Chandler, even the pitcher Kekek, to get to it. So that'll move Mattingly up to second base as we have 2 outs now in the inning, and we'll see if Cale Kraus can help him out, just himself out a little bit further, as it is now a 4-run night lead.
The pitch to Cale, breaking ball in there, called strike 1. The 0-1 to Kraus. Over but low. Good job by Chandler keeping it in front of him. And it's 1-1 on the sac fly. Mattingly tagged from first and moved up to second. He's there with 2 down.
And that's smart base running too.
Yeah.
You know that play is going to home. You're going to make sure that it gets by the second base bag, and then you take off.
Fly ball, shallow center. Going back, the shortstop, that's Job Smith, and he makes the catch for the final out of the inning. But Farmington plates 2 more. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Do or die time for the Raiders. They trail 9-5 on the UniTec Sports Network.
Some of my
Welcome back to North County. Do or tie time for the North County Raiders. They'll have their 4, 5, and 6 batters coming up as Cale Kraus will try to nail this one down out of the bullpen and get the win. And the first pitch is pumped over for a called strike one on the outside corner to Job Smith. The Raiders shortstop, 1 for 2 with a double, a stolen base, and a run scored. He also walked back at the 4th, and he looks at a strike, 0-2.
Big curveball there on 0-1. Wasn't sure if he was going to get the call there as that one started to die at the bottom of the strike zone, but they gets the call, and now it's 0-2.
The pitch. Half swing. Did he go around in the dirt? McKinney goes back to get it. Throw down to first, and he got him. 1 away.
Check swing. Ball gets away from the catcher. Pinballs a little bit off Smith and McKinney. McKinney able to find it and fire it down to Tebow, and that is the initial out here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Here's Clayton Chandler, and he turns away from a breaking ball that misses low, 1-0. Brian Basinger, the left fielder, will bat next for North County. There's a strike, 1-1.
You just need one runner if you're North County. You just need a little bit of hope. Once you get that first one on, keep the line moving.
Foul tip makes it 1-2 as political UniTec YouTube digital media all-star Aubrey Brewster is here. Her and Sawyer and Ricco did a fantastic job with the election return coverage a couple of weeks ago on election night. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Coming to Clayton Chandler. Half swing. McKinney fishes it out of the dirt. Throw to first. Makes Tebow leap, but he's able to get back down in the bag for the second out of the inning.
Spiked it right after the edge of the plate, and McKinney tried chasing him down a little bit down the line. Ended up firing it down there and almost went just a little too high.
And it's all up to Brian Basinger if the Raiders are going to come back in this one. Trailing 9-5, and he looks at strike one. The next is over but low, 1-1 the count. Nine strikeouts in relief for Cale Kraus. Line drive, base hit to right. They'll try to throw him out from right field, and just getting down the line in time is Basinger as Clayton Comar was charging hard, and his throw to Tebow just pulled the night first baseman off the bag.
Boy, you see that play so much in the lower levels. It's almost hard to see it play this far advanced as kids just try to get the ball back into the infield, but good heads-up play from Comar as they just about got Basinger down that line.
First pitch is a strike. Is that Landon Murphy at the plate for the Raiders?
Isaac Easter.
Isaac Easter, okay. And Easter takes a strike, 0-2. That makes sense. As Isaac took over at third. This is his first at bat of the ball game, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. The pitch. Line drive through the right side's a base hit again. Comar throws to first, but this time Tebow isn't ready. And the Raiders working on a two-out rally with two aboard here.
Mirror image to the last plate appearance as they've shot both of them through that first, second base hole. And Comar throwing it back into first base. First baseman not ready for it to throw this time, so no play at first base.
Ethan Forney, grounder back to the pitcher, Cale. He fields and flips to first, and the Farmington Knights get the come-from-behind win. 9-5, your final score. We'll have a quick post-game show coming up for you next as Farmington beats North County here in 2021 in their regular season matchup. Post-game show is next on the UniTec YouTube channel.
Come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Agent J.J. Vickers.
Hi, I'm Danielle Burns with Keller Williams, and here are some of my listings. If you're looking to buy or sell, give me a call. I'm happy to help.
Fire, smoke, or water damage? Let Brant Restoration take the stress out of the situation. We have over 75 years of combined construction and restoration experience. We are locally owned and work with all insurance companies. Call us anytime. We are open 24/7. You can reach Bryant Restoration at 986-3260 or online at bryantrestorationco.com.
Final score, the Knights win it 9-5. North County takes the early lead. And then the Knights come rumbling back. And Ayers really made a big impression on this ball game, Zach Pipkin.
It sure did. Had the error out in center field from Elliott that cost the Raiders a run in the 5th inning. And then the major one, the 3-run error in left field from Basinger, as he had that ball in foul territory, squirt out of his glove and land in fair territory, so that cleared the bases. So tough break from the Raiders here as they give up 7 runs in the last 3 innings to let the Knights back into that one, with the final score being 9-5.
Well, that'll do it for our broadcast today. Big thanks to Connor Mooney running the camera, along with Sawyer Wampler, Ricco Marler, our executive producer. For Zach Pipkin, I'm Jason Loughary saying so long from North County High School. We're back here on Tuesday as the Raiders will welcome the Fredericktown Black Cats. Thanks for listening. Please like and subscribe for more fun videos.